Looks like we got a new friend! Looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi you guys, and welcome to the next edition of One Shot Wonders, set in the Dark Sun series, where we follow the young Ahmed through the desert and see what he gets up to before the times of Wizards and Wardrobes, our Tuesday night campaign. If you guys are here, then check out our social links. I am very proud to boast about my Discord group. They are incredible, very inclusive, feel-good community. Who will welcome you, help you, and teach you D&D if you wish to be taught. My Twitter there, if you guys want to get in on a game, if you want to learn to play and come and get in on a game, send me a DM on Twitter, I'll get you a game. Easy peasy. And YouTube is where I desperately try to keep up with all the videos that I'm trying to upload, but I don't quite upload because the bloody software keeps crashing, and then I have to go try and do it again, and it's a vicious cycle. I also have a Patreon, where you guys can support me from as little as $1 a month, and I get a very healthy slice of that dollar when you support me through Patreon. So it's a good place to support me. And lastly, I have merch. Tomorrow I will be doing another preparation stream, as I'm going to run a module after the Larkspur sequence, and I'll be using my little one-shot book, my branded one-shot book, to write the one-shot. It is perfect size for a 3-hour one-shot. So you can get that there along with t-shirts, hoodies, all them other good things. We've got a few hoodies going out to some members. One to a Patreon. He gets the black and gold hoodie that, you know, the exclusive black and gold, not usually available. And also the winner of last month's competition, who won all of the stationery, including the book, including the sketchbook, including some stickers for a blazer and a t-shirt. So that's on its way now. Water Dragon 2121, if you are in the chat, then that is on its way to you. So there you go. And lastly, tweet. Every 10 retweets, we will be issuing a wild magic surge. So get the tweets in. Every 10 retweets, we get a wild magic surge, which affects a player at random. However, I believe that is all from me. So let's welcome our players to the table. Hello, players. You are live.
We are live indeed.
Yep.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. So, welcome. Kienna, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go round first?
Yep, same as always.
Same as always?
And then
I can never remember. I should make it part of my list, Kienna's preference. But for those of you that don't realize what I'm referencing, I have a list that I go through every day before I stream. It's about 20 to 30 lines long, just to make sure I've got everything in place, and there we go. Thank you,
We
Bird.
still forget things.
No, never. How dare you? I only occasionally forget to use the list, and then it all goes to shit. Okay, so we'll go round the clock clockwise, which means we will start with Stalwart Geek Kyle. Hi.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm very well.
Today I'm going to be playing Al Hamer, and Al Hamer is a monk, a Kensai monk, and I am Al Hamer, and I hail from the Koros Mountains in the Tahina Desert, and I used to be a bodyguard for a famous commander, Captain Crunch. And when the Captain Crunch died, he passed away. I decided to go back to my true calling. I want to build the world's largest botanical garden, and I'm hoping to find the materials and the people to share my passion with. Out here in I'm fucked. It's the desert, but I'm going to find the things I'm looking for eventually. I can see it happening, and it's yes. I'm very hopeful. So that's about all that I want to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, as you guys all know, I'm working to make the channel an inclusive and safe place using loads of safety tools and inclusivity tools. I'd like to implement a new tool on our introductions. Would you just mind, just in a few words, just describing the pronouns that you and your player prefer to use?
Okay, he, him.
For both?
Al-Khamer is he, him.
Excellent. So we go round the clock next to Vicky at QTV.
Yes, so hi, I'm Vicky, and I am playing Zara, an elven druid, and quite old lady, leaning heavily on her staff, being around the desert whole life, knowing her ways around, usually trying to help people that are in need sometimes, because there are some weirdos out there who get lost in the desert and don't know what's happening around. And it's she or her.
She or her, perfect. Next up we have Kent Weebs, which is the only way he is known.
Hi guys. Today I will be playing TikTok. He is a he him, and I as well am a he him. He is a Thykreen rogue. He comes from the Wastelands. He is kind of a loner, and we'll see what happens with him today.
Excellent. Yes, me. Well, I'm playing Ahmed Durakeen. Both Ahmed and I are, no, actually that's a lie. I'm pronoun indifferent. Ahmed is he, him, maybe they, them. He's not sure. Do I want to say anything about the last session before I hand over to Madfish? Kienna? He is not a thief. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay? He's a good boy. That's I'll leave it there, and I'll pass it on to @MadFishMonger. Oh, hi!
Hello. I'm Madfishmonger. I am playing Arashi, who is also a Thykreen. We are both she, her, and although Arashi would, either of us really would not be offended by any other use. And she is a clutch guard Thykreen. She spent a lot of time, helping infants and small children grow, and her mom needs kind of exceeded her desire to mom everybody. Just was too much, and she had to go adventuring so she could find new people to mother. She likes to knit and make sure everybody always is warm. And knitting goes really fast when you've got 4 hands.
Yeah, you can do like two different sleeves at the same time. It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
a sweater.
Start in the middle and just work your way out both ways.
Yeah.
Because that's how knitting works.
Thank you so much to Potato Hollow, who gives a sub to you, Kienna.
Yay.
That is Potato Hollow's 8th gift in total on the channel. Thank you so much, Potato Hollow. And
Thank you so
Kienna, you have a nat 1 or 20 to gift as you wish.
I feel like that's weird to be giving it to the game I'm DMing.
I mean, you can roll it if you like.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Let's roll for a nat 20. Be nice. I'll give you guys that. That's 5. So that actually goes over to Vicky. Hooray.
Thank you.
You have a nat 20 to use as a resource. Okay. Cool. Let's dive in, shall we? Welcome, dear adventurers and audience, to the world of Dark Sun. The desert wastelands of Oasis are brutal. The gods have long abandoned this world, replaced by the raw power of the elemental planes. Metal is worth a king's ransom, and weapons and armor are instead made with bones, wood, and obsidian. Magic, having brought upon the end of the world, is feared and rejected. Everyone must fight tooth and nail to survive this unforgiving world. Will the adventurers survive this one? Let's find out, shall we? Our adventurers today have gathered in a sense of more convenience of anything else. No one travels the desert alone, that would be suicide. And so they have decided that, well, we're all kind of going the same direction. Why don't we travel together? So you have started from the free city of Tur, where you may have had business there before. And specifically, Ahmed definitely has some business having stolen something that is beyond any form of price.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, totally.
Looks like we got a new friend.
So, all of you have been on the road for a couple of days. However, the weather, the dust storms, the sun have whittled down your provisions a little quicker than you thought. You know that the nearest village is one right by an oasis, the small village of Sahana. So, you could decide to stick it out and try to get there, camp out otherwise. What are you guys doing? What's the setup usually of journeying together? Who's leading? Who is more behind? Who is keeping an eye out? Who's carrying the provisions? What's the setup here as you travel?
I shall watch for predators and people of nefarious nature to be stalking us. I like doing that.
Yeah, I have pretty decent strength. I can definitely carry a bunch of stuff. And we're really fast, so probably be enough.
I will act as a scout. I have keen eyes and prefer the loneliness of the desert.
Of course.
I will probably be a bit behind, but still giving some nice advice on where we should go or what we should do.
I would probably be watching everyone else and judging them and seeing if they're suspicious or anything like that and that kind of nature. But also hanging out with the more expensive items near us.
Okay, so kind of, scattered about yet still sticking close enough that you aren't going to be left behind. Ahmed, as you are the scout, as you go through the kind of rocky, cracked land in this particular area, you see among the shimmers of the heat, the way that it warps the air, trees. A rare sight in the wastelands.
Can I identify from here? Is it a mirage or an oasis?
It's a little hard to tell.
I feel my head for the signs of heat stroke.
You can make me a nature or medicine check to see if this is what's happening here.
It is not the first time that I have run back to my clan shouting about something that is not there.
You can't tell. I mean, you've been under the sun for at least. This is getting to just past midday, so you've been under the sun for several hours at this point. Hard to tell if this headache is just from lack of water or from heat. Whether you're seeing things or not.
Excellent. I stare at it for a while. Try closing my eyes, turning my eyes away, and looking back again and seeing if it is still there. Every time it is still there,
yeah,
I will head back to the cart, to the wagon, and advise that they should adjust course to aim for it. I'll walk back and... Sorry, is it one of us leading the cart, or are we with someone who's leading the cart?
No real cart. It's more like you guys are kind of just traveling provision-wise.
Okay. Hello, my friends. Hello.
Hello.
We must adjust course ever so slightly. I think there is an oasis out in the desert. It is difficult to tell.
Oh, that would be lovely. Let's go then.
Yes.
Are you sure it's not a mirage?
No, but it is not too far out of the way. I believe the journey is worth the risk. And if you all see it, then... I hope. Also, thank you, chat. I've got Isriv a nat 20 for Ken, and I've got also a nat 20 for Arashi.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Sorry, Kyle.
Oh no, that's okay. No, just agreeing with you. Yeah, can't be not the entire group going to have the same mirage, so it's good to look, and there could be plants there. Hmm?
Oh, yes. Then we could make some tea.
Tea would be very nice. Cold tea, screw hot tea.
Like we have ice in the desert.
Hot tea.
Oh, don't you worry about that, dear.
Warm tea is the best thing to drink in the heat. Helps your body react faster. Though, I think hydration is our main problem, not heat adjustment at this point.
Yes, of course. Well, come along now. We can't take any chances. We need to get some water into all of us. Let's go.
Now, Kienna, how do you like to roll for Wild Magic Surge? Would you like everyone to roll and roll highest, or do you want to roll a 1d5 and see who gets it?
I think the 1d5. We'll just let the dice tell the story. So okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arashi. What's the number now, Scrat?
316.
Can you roll a D316?
316. Okay. 15.
Oh, low numbers. I think we had that one yesterday.
Oh,
Didn't you get 13? It was a healing potion?
I contributed. If
Oh.
these are from Dad, I contributed a few of these. So I wonder if
I'm not sure if this is for you or Kienna. Target gains a mystery potion.
Okay. I'm gonna just note that down.
All right.
No biggie.
So do I have it or do you have it?
You'll get it shortly.
All right.
All right. So you guys just change your course a little, and all of you do see this kind of sparse upcropping of trees. But even sparseness here is just a rarity around here. The trees are, definitely have borne the weather. It's definitely, a little singed, a little pale, but they're alive. And as you get closer, you see, indeed, this must be an oasis that you see. There are also tents that are scattered, not clearly not nomadic, as they have been surrounded by other crates and carts that have been opened, and that are looks like somebody is settling here, or has settled here.
And then,
Yeah, go ahead.
no, sorry. I was just going to point out to everybody else there was an encampment. We should be careful.
Yes, signs of others.
Yes, we don't. We really don't want to just walk right in on someone else's home. That would be very rude. None of
Perhaps,
us should be rude.
perhaps we should call out.
All right.
We could always just sneak in.
Are there any signs to show what kind of people these might have been? Maybe something left in the sand, perhaps a broken canteen or something that might show the amount of water they carry, or something that we could get some sort of height or information from. I am not a ranger. I cannot do this bullshit, but I'm gonna try my hardest.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I guess that would be a survival check.
Why do I play to my weaknesses?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Huh.
Play it to the bone.
Yeah, maybe you are suffering something of the heat. It's just really hard to focus on any of the tracks that you normally are able to kind of pick up in the sand. It has been an especially brutally hot day today.
Should I just quietly sneak in, have a look around, come back, guys?
If you do, they may take offense to your presence inside their camp.
Oh,
If
yes.
they are able to see me.
I
It
like
is
that.
middle of the day. Don't forget your sweater.
Can
Yeah.
I just snap and I will cast invisibility on myself?
Whoa, you know magic?
Ooh.
I know it's tricky, it's still good for traveling, and she doesn't care too much.
So,
For all the years, nothing really. She just thought,
yeah, Zara just kind of disappears.
Thank you
No.
very much to definitely not Isriver Don't Hurt Me Kent, who donates to have 2 wild magic surges on Kent.
You know what? If my mom just spontaneously combusts, I leave. Just saying.
I'm still waiting for that wild magic surge to happen. That is literally just me showing up in game.
Oh, it'll happen.
1 out of
316?
316 chance. Yeah, 316.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, freaking-
Oh,
Whoa!
What?
what is the one?
Well,
Oh wait, I messed it up. Shit, my bad.
oh yeah.
One. Yeah.
I've been up forever. Don't mind me. Okay, there's 1. Okay, 177 and 138. Thank you, Isrever. All right. Also, you should just say bye to that person.
what do we have?
177. Target has advantage to saves for charm and fear spells.
Good things. There you go.
That's awesome, thank you.
138. The next time the target opens its mouth, it casts lightning bolt in whichever direction they are facing. Welcome. Oh, sorry. That's something gun.
Ah.
Players, quick note: do I know this or do I not know this?
You have no idea.
Awesome,
have-
great, cool. Good luck, everyone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Where did she go? She disappeared.
Can I just carefully approach the camp and try to see if there's anyone really around or if it's empty?
Yeah. First, make me, if you want to go sneaky, make me a stealth check, but with advantage, because you're able to kind of even avoiding the little bits of sand on the ground to avoid any footprints. You just over. As you get closer, you can make me a perception check. I'll give you some stuff for free, but we'll see how in depth you are. Oh, perfect. As you get closer, you're realizing that perhaps the angle that you were approaching it at was deceptive, because this is a much larger area than you're expecting. As you kind of look around, you see a couple people down by the actual water itself, this clear water oasis, which is a rarity around here for sure. You see a couple people kind of dressed similarly to Ahmed in the, keeping themselves bundled up away from the sun. And as you kind of look around, you're noticing that this is less of an encampment and more of a tent village in a sense. This is where they have settled down for at least some time. There's no mounts nearby or anything. Clearly, they're not in any hurry to move in and out the way that most people would be. And you can see, it's almost seems like certain areas have been delegated to certain things. There's all the smoke from a bunch of cooking over on that side, where it won't taint the water. Here's where a lot of the tents seem to be set up. Stuff like that.
Do they look like average traveling people? So also some women in between and just like
yeah, they certainly look, they're not dressed in like dark clothing of like, bandit thieves or anything. They're not carrying any open weapons on them.
I will just take a second, just look around, see if I see, and then slowly head back to the rest.
Okay, yeah. You manage to sneak around, and none of the people who are kind of, seem to be doing every day. Some people are weaving finely made baskets. Some people are down by the oasis and just, relaxing under the shade. Some people going in and out of tents.
Okay. So I'll head back and probably behind the group just snap and appear again.
Woo! Woo! You started.
So it looks like a tent city, just normal people. So I guess if we walk in calmly, we should be fine. At least I haven't seen any guards, bandits, or anything that really.
Do you want that I should scout ahead, perhaps? If it is danger, then I could give a signal or something.
If you like, I doubt there is danger ahead. It looked like daily living.
Normal people? What do you mean by normal people? Like, what races are they? What were they doing for daily activity?
They were, I don't know, Kienna, what kind of races? What is specific? Just human or mixed or a little bit of everything?
It seemed mixed. Mostly human, and maybe some elven. Maybe a couple of Moo in there as well. Again, kind of hard to tell with, things being covered up. They all seem humanoid, and it was pretty clearly not Thrycreen.
That's okay. So just a mix of people. They were just sitting at the water, enjoying. They were building up tents. They were weaving stuff. So it really looked like they are good to stay here for a bit.
You are muted, TikTok.
Right.
We don't want to have him
Right.
to speak. It's good that he's
Right. At the moment, TikTok hears water. He ignores everyone and just makes a beeline to the tent city without saying a word. He heard water. He's thirsty. He hasn't had it in a while, so he just goes right to the water source.
There's the little tick on the barren land as he just gotta down.
Oh dear.
Guess
wanna-
we just follow him and make sure he's not getting into trouble.
I'm gonna try to run real fast to try to keep up with him, just to make sure nobody like starts shooting him while he's going at his death march down to the water.
Yeah.
Fry Crean in the village.
I will.
Are there anyone in the water, by the way, Kienna?
Nobody's in the water.
Perfect.
I will. We haven't got anything. We haven't got any stuff to watch over, have we?
No, you're kind of carrying, your own stuff. So, sometimes might be heavier provisions on certain other people just because they can carry more. But
Oh, I'm definitely carrying more.
Yeah.
Of other people's stuff for sure.
I will not follow directly. I will head to the wherever there is maybe an outcropping, some sort of feature that I can use for cover, and I will go and watch from cover. Close, very close.
okay, so there are no rocks super close by, but again, trees. So you can kind of stick to one of the other trees if you would like. That doesn't quite enter into where the village starts.
Okay. Perhaps I could roll. If I roll high enough, I could use the very folds of the sand.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. So you would be able to, even just kind of, you're dressed in colors that kind of blend in well with the land itself, so you can nestle yourself wherever you would like.
Yes.
What do you want to keep in view?
TikTok, as much of my party as I can, or at least the destination, and any people that I can see near the city tents.
All right. So TikTok kind of, and Alhamir, you're pretty close to him, catching up to him.
Yeah.
At the other two, I guess, just waltz down.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow, and give it a little bit of distance and just be watching everybody in front of them.
Okay.
Mr. TikTok, wait! What if they shoot you? Oh, sorry.
No worries. TikTok, you kind of skitter through some of the tents, pass through the tents, and you bump into one of the people that's still coming out of the tent. Oh. Greetings?
I look that person right in their face and I say, hello, where's the water at?
Okay,
It's a dexterity save versus a DC. If you don't have a magic DC, it will be 10 plus either whichever's highest, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. And it's 8d6 damage, halved if you pass the dexterity check.
It's an evil spell.
Okay, so what do I roll for this?
you don't roll anything.
Perfect.
What's your highest modifier in intelligence, charisma, or wisdom?
Intelligence
Which is?
+2.
So Kienna, I guess you just make the save. Please roll 8d6 TikTok.
Oh boy.
And of course, DM, this spell goes 100 feet long in a straight line and it is 5 feet wide.
Yep. Okay. Give me 1 second. Doesn't really matter. as either 15 or 31 damage. Oh boy. There is a sudden, so all of you who are watching, there is a sudden flash of brilliant light, even among the heat of the sun. As TikTok addresses this villager. And you'll have to kind of blink away the sudden spot in your eyes, especially for your thread creamed several eye facets. Where there was a villager, there is not.
This happens from time to time.
I
didn't expect it to happen this soon.
There's a hole through several of the tents.
I'll run right up to. Does TikTok look injured at all? I mean, I assume that the lightning occurred in his vicinity.
Yeah, it occurred in his vicinity. Like, all of you can kind of feel, for those of you that have body hair, can feel the, that kind of rise up. And for the Thrycree, you're kind of
I'm gonna turn around immediately and start running back to Arashi and Zahara. I think Mr. TikTok's very sick. We need to stay away from him. He's vomiting death.
I'm just sitting in the bushes. Oh, well, not in the bushes. I'm sitting in this fold of land, looking at TikTok, wide-eyed.
I just run up to him and I put my hands on his shoulder. You're all right, dear.
It happens from time to time. The devils are playing tricks on me again. The devil of Izredver. A nasty devil.
You poor thing.
Yes, he's been haunting me for years now.
I'm so sorry, but well, let's go help these poor people. If you're all right, then, and I'll scuttle over to the tent. One of the tents and start seeing if there's anything I can do.
If you look in to one of the tents that has a giant hole through it now, you see a kind of char mark the ground, and a little ways off, closer to the tent door, it's a small cradle with an unharmed child.
Are any of the other residents of this tent available?
You don't see anybody else.
Okay, I will take the child out.
Yeah, it's a small human, probably, no more than a year old.
Okay, and I'm talking to it all sweetly
and all full of your arms.
Yeah, and I just start pulling blankets out of my. Well, it's hot, so don't really need one, but holding the baby, and I will start looking around again.
Out of one of the tents crawls out somebody. It's just like, what just happened?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Oh, there was some kind of accident, dear. Look, do you know whose child this is?
Yes, this is Johan. This elven woman will kind of take the child. Are you travelers? Yes.
Oh yes, we just arrived. We came looking for water, and just as we stepped in, this terrible accident, this lightning somehow went off. I don't know how. We're terribly sorry. I don't think it was our fault, but seems to. Oh dear.
Yeah, and the baby starts crying. She kind of just hushes it and says, "Hi, we are happy to, let you in. It's, well, we do trade if you do trade.
Oh, yes.
We'll put the young one here to sleep first, but there's, I'm sure there are others down there that you can talk to.
Yes, I hope everyone's all right. Terribly sorry, and I'll go off.
She definitely kind of like looks at you guys and then like looks at the tents and then kind of bustles over to the tents and starts assessing the damage.
I've already pulled out my knitting needles. Like 2 of her hands are already like knitting some patches for the tent.
Like down to the color and everything.
Yeah, she's trying to match the color as well as possible.
I will leave my hiding place and return to the group.
Okay. So as you kind of, this whole thing happens, obviously, it's gonna gather some attention. You hear one of the, this is very intense music. I think I might shift this, but you hear, hey, travelers.
Oh, here's the bad part. Here's what they charge us for the damages.
We didn't do anything. It's not our faults.
And you see a very large man, moo actually, which you know to be of, half human, half other, and he kind of wanders up to you guys. Hi, hail well met, all of you.
What do you want?
Hi there.
Hello. Arashi, you get a disadvantage from Silent Huddle.
Jeez, guys.
What do you want, small, big human person thing?
Yeah, so, he definitely is a fairly well-built man, you can see. Definitely, even if he doesn't have any weapons, he definitely has the stature of a warrior. Nice, well, I assume you come here either for trade or for water, or both.
Oh, for water, please. For trade.
Yes. Well, we welcome you to our, we call ourselves a village. Yes, the Sahana people.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you.
He looks over at the tent. Hi. What happened? What happened here? Did you see? We heard a loud sound.
I sneezed.
Something something seems to have gone off around our friend. There was some kind of accident. He's all right though.
Yeah, that's good. Well, come. We are just setting up for the midday meal if you would like to join.
Do you have ice?
Well, we don't have ice, but we have the water, which is much cooler and also the shade.
Sounds good.
Ahmed tries to stay silent and looking stern, but his stomach audibly grumbles.
Yes, you must have been a long journey. Come. And he waves all of you down towards the shaded area by the water's edge. And yeah, you definitely see what Zara was describing earlier. Some people seem to be weaving intricate baskets of, obviously from plant material from around here, but dyed all sorts of brilliant colors to weave into a more intricate pattern. there's a couple people who are now, as you can see, cooking and bringing food. The smell of strong spice hangs in the air. And the water of the oasis itself sits under the shade of these somewhat scraggly but thriving trees. Sure. Definitely clear water here. They must take very good care of it if this is the place they've... I believe, Arashi, you are muted.
He's just so like, and the other two hands are still knitting the patch, but her other, the top two hands are just looking around and she's, oh, this is just so lovely. Such a pretty little place.
Yes, it's a blessing. One so rare in these places. Come sit.
Oh,
He
thank
waves you
you.
over to the two women who are sitting and weaving baskets.
Oh yeah, I sit right there with them.
Yeah.
How
And
do
I
you-
start watching what they're doing.
How do you get the plants here to stay alive for so long? How do you do this in here? And there's nothing around. How do you live in this paradise?
And you definitely look, and like even the ground here is not that kind of barren, rocky, cracked ground. It's there's almost like a give to it, which is not something you're used to.
Yes, I am a desert elf, but I am inclined to take off these nasty boots and put my toes on this lovely grass. I like it.
Oh yes, it feels very nice.
Are you?
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just looking at TikTok. Are you feeling better?
Yes, nothing was wrong with me.
The death vomit. I was talking about that. That was what I was meaning.
I think you are mistaken.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Something else. Sorry. It's just the heat. I'll go back to looking aimlessly around, admiring.
He says, you should, if you're interested in the plants, you should talk to Sadira. She's the one who makes sure everything keeps alive. Yes.
The miracle worker, for sure. Yes, I would love to speak to them when we get time.
Yes. Yes, food. And we just ask that you do not go into the water, but you are welcome to take from it. In appropriate quantities.
I would like to fill my flask. Is that an appropriate quantity?
Yes, any flasks, anything that you would need for the road, yeah?
What do we have to pay you in exchange for this hospitality?
Nothing, really. We know that we are one of the few races that is a sanctuary among these lands. Just be hospitable. Do not go into the water, and don't steal or anything else. Be generally courteous.
That is easy. Easy payment. Good.
And he places a hand on your shoulder, Amen. And you, I will get you some food. You are still growing, yes?
Me? No, I am a grown man. Pulls his veil a little. I would appreciate the food though.
Yes, food is good for anybody, for a grown man, yes.
Yes.
And he kind of wanders back over to where you can see like kind of almost large, shallow pots over a fire, cooking something. Start speaking with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the water and, drink a little, fill my flask, and make sure everybody, gets their flasks filled and everybody has a drink.
I would like to go to the cart and get the big, barrel to just start filling up for the journey, because we may have a long journey ahead of us and we might need some purified water. So I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, so you just take out the cart. You take out the
It's
fairly.
10 gallons of
Yeah, it's fairly empty at this point. And you just kind of carry it with your forearms
Mhm.
over to the water's edge. The one of the people who's weaving again, you can't really tell the gender just because of the way it's covered up. But you hear say, if you do that, just stay on the edge. Do not want to go too deep into the water, yes?
Oh no.
Why is that?
It taints the purity of it. Want to make sure that it can sustain all of us and future travelers like yourself.
Question, do you know how it's treated to purity?
We don't know. It's a blessing. We try not to question it too much.
Yes.
Can I roll a nature check on the water, or Arcana?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Just to determine how it's being purified or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Arcana.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, you're not sure. It's really nice water, and your mind's mostly focused on just wanting to quench your thirst.
Okay. Yes. Interesting. It looks pure. I'm gonna go in and get my water filled.
Says, hey, you must have quite the journey ahead of all of you. Where are you headed?
Oh, I'm just a very thirsty person. Thing.
Person.
I mean,
Yes.
Oh, I'm off to the next big town there. There's a new I went to see if they need another brood guard.
it's been some time since I've seen those of you like yourselves. Looking at you, Harashi, and TikTok.
What are you trying to say?
We don't get many around here.
Oh, no. No, we don't usually leave our little warrens. We have such nice little homes. They're so comfortable. Just don't like to leave, but, well, there are so many new babies in this other city that I just thought I will go and give it a try. I knew it would mean some traveling, but, well, I met all these lovely people on the road, and they've all been just ever so nice.
She nods and looks at the rest of you and yourself.
They're all like these terrifying people with like giant swords, and like they're all like masked and hiding, and I'm just like, oh, they're lovely people.
Yes.
Well, you have a beautiful place set up here. I will try also some water, just checking out if it's okay. for sharing this with us. Is there any need of healing or help
Oh,
around here? I know sometimes it's hard to get around to a healer.
I can think of, Rikus, he may need, he fractured his, ankle a little while back. Perhaps if you could take a look at that, that'd be lovely.
Sure, point me into the direction.
You'll be able to find him over there and point to a tent that's a little more faded than the rest. He's you could say one of the elders here. He mostly stays inside, telling fortunes and such.
That sounds like someone I definitely want to meet. And I will slowly walk up there.
Okay. At this point, the mule comes back. The man that you were speaking to earlier said, holding, and very seems like practice that he carries several bowls at once. And he places one down for each of you. That's food. Hope it is to your liking. You seem to have been coming from the free city. Not of the quality there, but it does well for us.
Oh, we don't need anything fancy, dear.
Yeah.
No, pat him on the shoulder.
Very grateful. Yes. Have the Ahmed, I'll hand you your bowl. You need to eat this. You growling earlier, your belly sounds like bear. Then see?
Oh, yeah, I think you're muted.
Yes, of course, I am muted. I will sort of take the bowl. Thank you, Alhimir, my friend. Your bear? Well, what is a bear?
It's an animal, it's furry and it's big. It's very fearsome. I cannot believe you've never seen bear. This helpful animal.
Are there many bear in the desert?
Not here, no.
Ah.
No.
Where do
Mostly-
I need to go to see a bear?
A very nice place to start a botanical garden. You could be around bears all the time. There's places with grass. Look at your feet. Look underneath. Touch the grass and feel it, how it's life, full of life. There are places in this world that have life. Little pockets, you see. You should go sometime, Ahmed. You should go to pockets of life.
There
If
is
you have
lots of
green-
life in the desert when you know where to look.
'Tis,
Dig deeply enough and you will find water.
True.
but
And
with life
also-
comes death.
Ooh, this is also true.
Turn over a rock and you will find a lizard.
So profound.
Philosophy in the desert. Yeah, so the food is this a stew filled with the spices and such, vegetables and some meat perhaps, very hearty considering everything, and haven't seen that much life around here. Again, the most amount you would see are like bugs or reptiles.
Hmm.
What's this soup smell like that he gave us? Does it have a particular?
If you've ever had like Moroccan food, that's kind of what I'm imagining. Very, Moroccan stew kind of thing. Strong, what's that freaking spice called?
Cayenne.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. I'll figure this out in a second.
Excuse me. Where would one go to use the restroom?
Oh, it's just over that way. Point
Okay.
out.
I walk off.
Okay, that's right. It's cumin and turmeric.
Oh, okay.
So those are pretty strong in there. Also with some, flat baked bread. This, fairly typical.
I eat everything just very happily and very and just very like neat and tidy, and she cleans everything up after herself and cleans up after everybody else and is in there helping them do dishes and
Nice.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of, help settle into, helping them out. Let's go to the people who are kind of splitting off from the party as the rest of you kind of eat, relax for a bit. Zara, you have wandered over to the tent of Lycus.
I will just curiously stick my head into the tent, because what do I care? Just like, excuse me, I was told someone might need some healing here.
The inside of the tent is dark, fairly dark. Obviously, you would have dark vision, and still some of the light would seep through the fabric. Inside, you can smell incense.
Mhm.
And you see a man, older man, human, he has what looks like to be a scattering of bones and feathers, all sorts of shapes and sizes scattered across. Eyes are closed as he seems to over them. But as you stick your head in and talk, he kind of slowly opens his eyes, and you see that one of them is completely white with cataracts, blindness. Yes. Come in.
I will slowly and carefully step in, still having a look around.
Yeah, so it's just this kind of, you can give me an Arcana check if you want to see what exactly he's up to.
Yeah, I'm curious. Jesus. I am distracted by the smell, I guess.
Yeah. You're not sure, yeah, it's just kind of.
I think that's very insensitive.
I said, yes, I hurt my ankle a while back.
If you like, I can have a look at it. We're just passing by. Your people were kind enough to share some water and some food with us, so...
Yes, I saw all of you coming.
Let me have a look at... Oh, the ankle. Was the ankle that he broke?
Yeah, yeah, fractured ankle. Yeah, and he kind of uncrosses his legs a bit so that he can free up his foot. You see, it's a very makeshift kind of splint around it. Spare wood, scraps of probably tent cloth. He doesn't. It's fairly well set, all things considered, but probably not the best, especially if he wants to get up and down.
I would take a look at it and just see and feel, and while I would cast just cure wounds and see if it should help at least a bit, make it a bit better.
Yeah. Are you trying to be subtle about this?
Yeah, settle. So more like medicine check, like checking and probably pulling out some herbs or something like a paste to put on it, and then just like.
Okay, do a sleight of hand or stealth check to see if you can hide the fact that you are casting a spell.
Not so well.
Yeah, so dice today. You kind of you do your normal check of pulling apart the splint a bit, pulling out herbs, getting new bandages out. And as you finish setting it, and you kind of place your hand and cast the spell, he doesn't say anything. And he just says, "Do not worry about that. Our people do not judge."
A bit annoyed with myself that he recognized it. But just that's nice to hear, and I hope you're feeling a little bit better.
Yes. In return, I can cast you. There are questions you want answered.
Well, I would be curious if we will have a safe trip coming ahead.
And he nods. And he settles back into his cross-legged position. Kind of definitely more comfortable now that his ankle has been set. He gathers up the bones and the feathers in his hands, and he kind of just closes his eyes and drops them back onto the ground upon this laid out cloth of purple. Yes. I see a great end to your journey.
Okay, great end. Anything else? Zara is really. I'm not really okay. It's a thing around here, but she would just take it. But
So skeptical.
a tiny bit.
Yeah. And he just kind of. The journeys in this land are difficult to track. Many a winding detour. You took a detour to here, yes?
A bit.
But you'll find your destination.
That's reassuring to hear. Thank you for the help.
Thank you for this.
Anything else you know about that we should know leaving? Anything that where we should not go or cross our path around here, at least close by?
The bones do not tell me.
Then take care. Rest the ankle a little bit more.
Yes.
And I will just give him another eye like, what the hell was that? And just
He's
step
already
out
closed.
into the-
He's already like closed his eyes back again, and
I'm just muttering to myself, those bloody whatever, and just step out, enjoying the sun again, and having a look where the rest of the team is. Probably Arashi just like,
Yeah,
helping
there's a bowl of food left for you as well.
then I will just walk over slowly, as always, back there and just sit down with and enjoy a bit of food.
I believe we have stuff to talk about, Scrat.
We do. We have Potato Hollow has gifted a tier 1 sub to Madfish Monger. So you get a nat 1 or nat 20 to give to a person of your choice. And also, I've just seen announced on Twitter that Twitch have a new feature called the Gift Sub Bomb. Has everyone frozen? Nope. Good.
Oh, I see it.
So you can gift up to 100 subs, and Twitch works out who they go to. You just give the number you wish to create.
I'm not sure how to do that, but awesome.
Yeah.
Should we test it out right now?
It's like literally, if you started watching the show, it didn't have it. Refresh your screen, and it's there.
Should we just test it out right now?
Oh! Ken,
Well-
Alice, and SLDKFJOE97 both get tier 1 subs.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Thank you,
Wow.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good point to go figure out where the heck TikTok went. TikTok, as you were standing there, you noticed someone kind of on the periphery of the village. Someone dressed a little more, although wearing the clothes of these people, definitely carrying a sword
Mm-hmm.
as well. So I can excuse yourself
Mhm.
and head
Yeah,
over.
I excuse myself. Oh my God, is
Wah! Oh my god, guys!
That's 2 tier 2 subs to Manimal
Wait.
Times and Jelliot.
Holy
You guys, if you guys are still in chat and not lurking, let us know where you want these. Well, that would be Wild Magic Surges. Oh my god! Potato Hollow gifting 5 random subs to Unique Dream, Kimlar, UTTV TV, UTTV, Electrical Longboard, and Keruan. Oh my god!
I love that electrical longboard is now sub tier.
Those are tier 1 subs, so you guys get nat 1s or nat 20s to gift at your leisure. Just let us know where they go.
Oh my goodness, guys!
Oh my
Guys, you are...
Oh my god, a bot got a sub. I mean, we'll take it. Like
Oh
the
my
stream's
God.
just dancing cats now. It hasn't stopped. It's
Oh, guys!
Other
Holy
Doc
shit!
also gifting 2 tier 1 subs to Virgo Pros and Commander Root.
All the bots are subbed now. All the bots that watch this show are subbed.
I didn't realize I had so many bots.
There's usually typically like 3 or 4 in a stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, okay, so tier 1 can give nat 1s or nat 20s to players of your choice. Tier 2 can give a Wild Magic Surge to a player or me of your choice.
So to make that simpler for you, if you only have access to this emote, brand new as of now, you can give a nat 1 or 20. If you also have access to this emote, then you can give a Wild Magic Surge. You can choose who it goes to, or you can, or we can roll it randomly. That is a nat 1 to Ken.
Thank you, Unique Dream, for that.
You guys are so amazing. Thank you very much. Nat 20 go start. All right.
Sorry. New feature has completely interrupted your game, Kienna.
No, this is good. Subs are good.
Subs
happy.
are good. I'm very happy.
And
You
this
guys
is
are
a
great.
little bit slow burn. We're getting
Drop
there.
it. Dropping
Mhm.
bombs.
Okay, so I see this guy in the distance, or this figure with a sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's leaning up against one of the trees on the periphery of the village.
I would like to go up to him and say, "A desert rose never smells so sweet."
And he definitely he nods. This is a mule man. Says, such as one that blooms under the adverse conditions.
Hello, brother. How are you?
It is been going well.
Is there any jobs for a weary traveler to take?
Not one that is quite of our usual types, but I have made a good life here for a while.
Would you say it's time to shake it up a little bit?
Perhaps, but stay one night, maybe.
I look forward to it.
My only advice, brother, is to be awake when the moon rises.
Very well.
He nods.
All right, and I quickly go back to the group and be like, "Wow, that bathroom's really nice."
There's a bathroom out. They have a tent that's specifically designed to relieve yourself in.
Sometimes,
I imagine it's great.
Sometimes
It
it is
was.
good to be able to fully derobe, you know?
Oh.
You know it to be true.
Which way to the shit tent? I ate my full.
It's right over there.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
And I sent him in the wrong direction, by the way. I sent him to like someone's house, I think.
Go where he told me to go.
Oh. I mean, it's not that large of a place, so like if you can't find it right away, you'll eventually find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've once I've cleaned up after everybody, you know, gotten everything all set up, everybody all, you know, I will look around for some people I can knit for.
Um,
I'd like to knit for somebody.
yeah, you can well, there's the two women who are sitting right there, the weavers.
Mhm.
That you can talk to.
Yeah, I'll sit with them and I'll put out my knitting. And, well, how are you enjoying this lovely little place?
It's really quite nice. Haven't found a place like this in many a month.
Oh, yes, of course. And it's so relaxing and all of this greenery. I'm sure you're very peaceful here.
Yes. Not too many
Not a-
travelers, but it is nice when we get them.
Not a single worry on your mind, is there?
No, not out here. We are far away enough from the bandits. They do not bother us.
Well, what sort of problems do you have?
Well, trade can be difficult when there's not so many people around. Why we welcome travelers here when we can.
Not many people. Do you mean that there are only a limited amount of people who are allowed to live here?
Yes, well, we are a very small family. We have found each other and we travel together and settle where we can.
That sounds lovely. Just a whole little brood all living together. It's so sweet.
Yes, a brood is certainly a way to put it.
Your little children, oh, they're so tiny.
Ah, yes, we don't have many, just a couple. Not many, not really place the children on the road, but now that we've settled a bit more, there's so many roles happening. Settled a bit. Perhaps it's maybe a time for the next generation.
Well, yes, of course. You must think about the next generation. Men and be knitting away. But what do you do to defend yourselves when you do need to?
We have a few who are trained in the sword. We do not carry them out if we do not need to.
No, of course. No need to be so aggressive.
Exactly. We do not want to scare off any potential traders or visitors.
Yes, of course. I learned self-defense as well, and use it to defend the children. So that's what I will continue to do.
Yes. It is most wise to do what is best for the future.
Do you have music here?
At evenings, sometimes we play music and...
Good.
Are you hoping to stay for longer?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm going to wait and see what the rest of my group would like, but we'll see.
We are more than happy to give you a place to stay if you would like to stay another night. Rest your feet.
That's so thoughtful. I will go ask, and I'll go find the rest of the party.
Okay. Are we finished rolling?
No.
Scrat? Oh my god.
No,
How come?
I liked the whoever said in chat about it being 5 minutes and then doing that. I really like that because it means that the donation's still worth something. It's not like it was wasted. But it does mean it's taking me a short while to get it all sauteed.
Okay, wandering back to TikTok. Well, I hope they don't mind. I just peed outside the tent line because I couldn't find what the place you were at. I'm sure it was wonderful. Thank you for the directions. I get lost.
Al, it was right next to us. The tent's right there.
Oh,
Right
Is
there.
Do
You see it?
Yes, I see it. There was sand in my eye. I just miscalculated. Sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you for your help.
Kyle, could you please roll me a 1d316? And to update, Kyle now has 1 nat 20 and 2 nat 1s. Vicky 2 nat 20s and 1 nat 1. TikTok 2 nat 20s and 1 1. Me 1 nat 20 and 1 1. And Arashi 2 nat 20s and a disadvantage.
Well,
Ahmed grows luxuriously long hair.
oh, sweet baby.
Does it blow dramatically in the wind behind him?
Alhamir finds a coin with 2 heads.
I found it behind the pea tent. Somebody dropped it.
Yeah, so
Can I do
Ahmed now has well, let's see here. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since you've had a haircut. You're realizing, Ahmed.
the irony?
Sorry. I was just catching up with chat.
No, it's been a while since you've had a haircut.
It has, yes. I guess I pulled back my hood and long, dark hair, silky and clean, runs from my scalp down my back. It has not been this long.
All I can think of is Adventure Time when he takes off his hat and it's just like
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
yes.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that under all that under the hood and everything. Ahmed doesn't show much of his face at any given point. He doesn't take off his hood, really. So, and you can also see how young he is as well, now that he's kind of had to pull it down a bit.
You're a very beautiful halfling woman.
I'm gonna go over and comb the hair.
So Ashley, can you braid that? That would be awesome.
Oh yes, I can.
Oh,
I start like all 4 hands just on the hair, like crazy, beautiful, elaborate.
Yeah, this is very elaborate braid.
I do not. It's okay.
Must have taken you your entire life to do that, to grow that.
No.
Wow.
I could have sworn I was keeping it, short and messy.
Put your mind. Yeah, so as you kind of all settle, it's getting close to evening at this point. The time kind of has slipped by.
Yeah.
Slippery time.
And the mule man, he introduces himself as Tomac, the one who had been, getting you guys in and everything. Oh, it's you'll be staying the night, no?
I could stay for one night, possibly.
Yes, it's not
Accent is going.
It's not wise to be traveling in the dark, no?
Yes, let us stay.
Good idea. Are we able to speak to your town magic lady person you were talking about earlier that makes all this magic happen in a magical way?
It's not really magic, but I can, she should be finishing up and now if you would, I can go introduce. I can get her, or I can go and bring you, introduce you to her.
I'm enjoying watching him fiddle with his hair, so I will stay here if she would come and see us. Many questions to pass the time.
I will certainly go get her then. We can get the others to Tanya, Rana, can you and the 2 weavers kind of said, yes, we can set up the tents.
Look over at Zara and be like, "This has worked out. You did good sneaking in here. We didn't have to come in all, all crazy like." But does everybody think that we should stay? I mean, it seems pretty safe.
I think
Yes.
it's dangerous to get out overnight, so let's stay for the night and break. Start traveling tomorrow morning.
You know what? If you guys want to sleep, I will take the watch. You guys seem worried, And Mom, you look tired. You need to relax. Knit inside.
Fine.
I will take a dagger from my belt and offer it back to Arashi. Would you mind trimming my hair?
But it's so lovely.
You just finished braiding all of it. Too.
Yes, and it's all tucked up and out of your face, and it won't bother you. It's very practical.
It's incredibly heavy.
Is it? Oh, poor thing. Very carefully cut your hair.
Yeah, you know how a long,
I have a bunch of braids, and then I'm gonna store them away because I'll find some way to use them later.
Oh my God, she's gonna make wigs. She's so gonna make wigs.
or knit something out of the hair.
Something out of it.
It's
What?
gorgeous, luxurious hair.
Why is my sweater so greasy?
Yeah, you feel that weight kind of finally kind of give
Ah,
of it.
thank goodness.
All right, dear, and I'll go give TikTok a big hug, and you wake me if you need anything. All right. Give him another pat on the back. And I'll go settle down to rest for the night. I think she kind of will get into a bed and pull out the knitting needles and knit until she just falls asleep with the knitting needles in her hand.
That's really cute. Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys are kind of just cutting off the bed and everything, before you go to bed, or even actually you could go to bed earlier if you want. He comes back with Sadira. Tomak comes back with Sadira. Sadira is a halfling. It's unusual to see a halfling out here in the waste. Usually they're by their own forest. And Tomak just kind of goes, travelers, this is Sadira. She's our resident caretaker of these lands, they guess you could say.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Wonderful work you have here. This is beautiful array.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. So rare to find someone who is able to see the beauty in all of this. Most people just want to take and take and take from it. My name's Sadira, by the way.
You can call me Al.
Al.
Yes. There's several different species of flora here, and that's very rare. I've seen in quite some time. How do you keep them alive and flourishing?
You see, well, obviously, if there's a great amount of water just from, right with the Oasis is, being able to make sure to dig down deep enough to tap into the water sources down there. And then, being able to feed the plants with the right amount of nutrients. Some are more heavily towards some nutrients than others. So making sure that you have a right mix for the different plants. Make sure they don't take the same kind of nutrients. And she kind of starts plant nerding out.
Oh, does she seem like genuinely or fidgety, as though she's trying to like excited rant or like nervous rant?
You can make me an insight check.
Okay. Oh, I like those. Okay.
Oh yeah, she seems genuinely excited.
Okay. Yes, very. I'm glad to see your passion. I too one day wish to have a very nice array like this, kind of structured in the building, so people can come and just admire the plants and stuff. how do you cultivate the seeds? Where do you get the seeds from?
Well, most of my seeds come from far away back from where I come from, my home. But I was able to bring some and plant some, and then cultivate and get them when they bloom every few seasons. I can certainly give you some spare seeds if you are doing the same thing as I do. Cultivating plants.
Oh, sure. Only if they're extra. I don't want to take.
No, of course. I always have an extra storage, and she kind of lowers for. I can also help give you the special mix nutrients I use to keep things growing quickly.
Sure. That's great. Thank you. Yes, I'll need all the help I can get because I don't have shit to and in the way of taking care of plants at the moment.
No, I am more than happy to help out anyone who is willing to help out plants.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Sure. If you come with me, I can take you to my tent and I can get you the thing.
Sure, I guess so. Sure. I'll set up and follow her.
Yeah, she's definitely halfway. Like she's short. Still has of everything colored, but you can even see like a bit of the very bright red hair. She takes you to one of the tents and kind of talks. Come in.
Duck down and fit in.
You see even in here, kind of more potted plants, those that wouldn't thrive out in the wild, that she seems to be cultivating. Very exotic kinds, and none that you would normally see growing wild around here. You can make me a nature check if you want to check them out a little more.
I guess I can. Oh, that's not. Oh, wow.
19. These are very rare plants indeed, because these are the kinds of plants that don't thrive on photosynthesis. These kind of plants are ones that thrive on dark, damp places, ones that thrive on the very rare predator plants, the ones that, this world's version of Venus flytraps in a sense.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Like bright red colors or dark purples. And she kind of just goes over and starts rummaging through some stuff.
Yeah, I don't need any of those. The ones that take off your fingers, and the ones that require large amounts of water to live. Just the regular, beautiful things for people to admire or give food and nourishment, please. Thank you.
Yes. I mean, these are the hobby plants of mine. The ones that I just like, experimenting, seeing what they can do. It's so rare around here.
Oh, it's very good. No, I like it.
And she pops back up from her stuff, hands you a small seed bag. And this other bag that's more of a burlappy kind of sack. It's heavy, and even from touching it, like cold of dampness to it.
Ooh, this will help. Sure. If it can stay that way, we'll be good.
Yeah, there's a bit of a weird smell coming off of it. You're not sure what it is exactly, unless you want to make me a check.
I'll just assume that this stuff will work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Socks. Yes, that's got to be the ingredient.
Yeah, it's very like this kind of very pungent tang to it. Can't quite place.
Oh, thank you for your generosity. I will share this with the people that I'm with and others as well.
Yes, of course. If you have any more questions in the morning, I'd be more than willing to answer them.
Yes, sure. Yes, yeah. You got your things, and I gotta go relax with my compatriots. Thank you.
Which reminds me. So as you go back, Actually, as you have been kind of, sitting and chatting with the weavers, they had given you a potion as you had been talking about, your time out in the desert, your your journeys and the such. They're giving you this little potion. That's an interesting color. It's this sort of deep purple, almost black color to it. I told you it should help you during your journeys at some point. So I was like, wait, that's something I need to give Arashi at some point. So you have a mysterious potion.
And thank you very much to Kent, who gifted a random sub to Lord Conti. It's been 5 minutes, so I have distributed that as a nat 1 to Vicky at random.
Nice. Okay, so are you guys settling in for the night? Is there anything else you want to do before going to bed, essentially?
TikTok is taking watch.
Yep.
This is the desert. No one
Yes.
is this nice in the desert. I'm not saying this aloud, but I am thinking it. So though I will not stand and keep watch with him, I am not going
On
to
that,
sleep.
would you like to join me for watch?
Yes, I am. Do you think perhaps these people are too nice?
Yes. I don't trust them. I don't trust the size of this place. I don't trust the water.
No.
There's something fishy in the water.
Quite possibly. I really
But I
think
don't want to...
it seems still at the moment, but perhaps tonight, big waves will be made.
I don't want to sleep in this kind of atmosphere. It gives me the chills.
Yes. Yes. The deep feeling.
So distrusting, these young people.
I,
I would just shake my head, just go inside, probably take carefully the needles out of Arashi's hand, just place them next to her, just cover her up, just please making sure we are okay. Now heading it back, and I would just sit down and since I'm an elf, I don't really need to sleep. I would just go into a trance, just like calming down.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. Follow her lead, and yeah, you guys worry so much. These people are nice. I'm going to trance as well.
Okay, so you settle in as most people settle into the tents. Your tents are kind of, again, more on the edge, but assumably that's because you were guests. So, Ahmed and TikTok, where are you standing watch? Are you together or are you separate?
I feel like TikTok would maybe like do a counterclockwise kind of area perimeter check, and then like kind of check in throughout the time with Ahmed.
I would be, again, finding a fold in the ground or a tree or something to hide in, and just keeping watch, very still. Anyone who looks my way will not know I am here.
Okay. Yep. All right. So, make me that stealth check.
Of course. I was born in the desert.
You find a tree that's very solid and has enough of the foliage that you think you'd be able to hide and still have a good view of what's happening. TikTok, as you kind of do your counterclockwise, the man, your brother in allegiance, at least,
Yes.
is again leaning up against a tree, As you wander back around him. Yeah, seems like you did decide to stay the night.
Looks like the moon is almost shining in this sweet oasis that you call home.
It's not quite a home as it is a place to stop and rest for a while.
Yes, this place gives me the creeps.
As it should.
There's something unnatural around this area.
I would suggest that we go up into one of these trees, stay further away from the ground.
Sounds good. Just to let you know, there is a child watching us.
Is he one of us?
Unknown at this time.
Well, if he becomes a problem, then we deal with it as we always do, yes?
Yes, I
Brother?
will slit his throat.
Good.
Excellent.
And he just kind of, the one that he's been leaning on, he just kind of shimmies up.
Do I have to make any rolls to climb up the tree, or
No, the trees are pretty solid. You'd be able to.
awesome? I will use both of my hands
Both
and
sets of your
shimmy,
hair.
shimmy up.
There was quiet in the wasteland night as the moon starts to rise, just peeking over the edge of the horizon. And you see it's no normal moon tonight, as the last bits of the sun dyes this red. And so instead of this clear white light from the moon, you are getting this red glow.
I see we have a blood moon out tonight.
Yes. They are kind of gesturing its head towards the ground, towards the people. Are all too aware.
What kind of effect does the moon have on these people here? Especially in a blood moon setting.
It is not these people. It is the ones who will be coming in about a minute.
Interesting.
You guys can make me, those of you who are awake can make me a perception check. The rest of you, I would like to, what's your passive perception, the rest of you?
14.
16.
Mine's 13, but I guess I already know.
Yeah.
Okay.
16 passive perception.
Zara, what's your passive?
14.
Okay. Alhamir. Something feels weird. It's, being years on the road, you've been attuned to, I can sense murderous intent on me. You're feeling murderous intent on you.
I knew I shouldn't have slept on this squishy cold bag. This is bullshit. All right. I'm gonna set up. Must be restless sleep. Maybe, well, not sleep. Let restless trance. Maybe just peek outside the tent, just to see if my suspicions are warranted.
Yeah, you kind of peek out the tent. So were you kind of on the bag, the weird?
Yeah, I was laying on. It was cold. It was staying cold. It's I couldn't pass up a free cooling pillow.
Okay, so when you kind of sit up, you realize that what was in the bag probably squeezed out a bit from the edge just because you were on top of it. That's very kind of almost, if you've been around any foreign plant, it's almost like a very rich fertilizer. Now that you're smelling it more, you're like, oh, that smells like blood.
What the fuck? Looking at my hand after I run it through my hair.
It's like dark congealed, mixed in with soil. Huh, is that a bone fragment in there as well?
What? I'll rifle. Open up the bag.
Yeah, so this seems to be, a lot of this rich fertilizer made out of creatures, bones, blood, composting meat, essentially.
No soil at all.
There's soil to it.
Okay,
But-
it's just
It's a very
Yeah.
intense fertilizer.
okay. Well, this is some fucking sick shit. All right, I'll tie the bag back up. I'm gonna set it back down. Now I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, and now I'll quickly peek outside the tent and look around.
You look around, and those of you who are awake, and you can all see Sadira get out her tent in the glow of the blood moon and head to the edge of the tent village, kind of not on the side that you guys entered through, on the opposite.
What is she doing? Getting more fucking spleens for her soil? I'll just watch for a moment, like kind of getting ready to turn around and wake somebody up if she does something crazy.
Yeah, she kind of disappears from you, so you're gonna have to either wake someone up or leave them.
All right, I'll go to Zara because she's not actually sleeping, so I'll tap Zara on the shoulder. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you're prancing, but they gave me a bag of belly buttons and sick shit. Kind of creepy. All right, body parts and soil. I'll explain it later. But the moral of the story is these people are weird. Okay, just bear with me. It's gonna come rushing out at once. I'm going to go outside and go check. I don't see any of our friends. Okay, I'm going to go check on the crazy plant lady, and I just want you to be aware so you can wake Arashi up if you hear me squeal. If you hear a large, high-pitched squeal, that means danger, danger. Okay?
Are you sure you want to go alone?
She's a halfling, green thumb, true to the earth kind of gal, but she uses, bloated spleens and body parts and bones and stuff. It's complicated, but yeah, not a problem.
Okay.
I just don't want you sleeping, and it is a problem eventually. I don't want to wake her up. Look at her. She's, you know what I mean? Look, she made me this damn sweater, and yesterday I got scarlet. Just, she's just so sweet. I don't want to wake her up and ruin her sleeping.
I am with you. I will just at least point me to the direction you saw her leave, so I know which way you are heading.
Okay, yeah, come right here, and I'll open up the tent flap and point over towards the last place I saw her.
Okay. I'd just be curious, would I at least have a short rest? I would guess it's
Yeah,
it's not
you guys
4
would have
hours,
had
but
you guys would have had a short rest
Okay, so
if
good.
you were sleeping.
That will help a little.
Actually, throughout this day, you would have at least, because you've been chilling out.
Okay, be careful.
I will
And
be very
don't-
careful.
Be afraid to make a noise if you need some help. Just pat him on the shoulder, and we'll basically stay there in the tent looking out and trying to let Arashi get a little more sleep.
Yeah, you'll hear me. Oh, don't worry, I'll squeal. But I'll quickly and quietly try to get down there.
Okay.
As Alhimir passes close to where I am hiding, I will make a small bird song.
Dinner. I'll pull out my bow.
And if he looks at me, I'll just wave so that he can see me.
Oh. Okay. Hi. Sorry, young one. I was thinking of food when you did that. I'm going to check on creepy people.
You want I should come with you?
If you can be quiet, yes. Very, very much. Since you're already down here, didn't you see her? You didn't see her go back there?
You will go back there.
Just, yes, come with me. Come with me. Sure.
I will emerge from my hiding place.
You slide down. You guys can head off. TikTok, from your vantage point next to the other man, the other assassin, you see under the glow of the blood moon a group of people starting to arrive. All fairly short. Halflings, you think? Just from the stature. And they seem to be heading towards, quickly with some purpose. And
So
yeah.
No, go. Sorry.
That other halfling woman that Alchemia was talking to earlier emerged from the tent village and kind of walk up towards the edge as if to greet them.
So I turn to him. I'm like, do they are halflings? Why are they? What does this happen a lot? Them coming here for the blood moon.
Been here long enough that they come once a month, but it seems like the blood moon's a special time.
Have you seen what they've done?
They do things like, and kind of tilts its head towards the Oasis. They refresh the water for a price.
Do they use some kind of magic to make people dependent on the water more so than usual? An addiction, maybe?
That is possible. I do not know. But they come and the village pays a price.
Is
For
it
life.
with gold or life?
With life.
Ugh. What do they get out of it?
Food. People who provide.
Cannibals.
As most halfling are.
Mm,
It's part of
Indeed.
their nature.
indeed. Shall we watch them or shall we help?
I have managed to survive this long by staying out of the way.
Right, because halflings can't climb trees.
That's much harder for them.
Yeah, true.
Make sure we put that in the PG. Halflings can't climb.
At least let me warn the child.
If you wish to. Again, be sneaky, be quiet, my brother. Lest you be the one who is chosen.
Oof. No one likes insect skin or meat.
You'd be surprised.
Halflings
Many-
like the flesh of the elves, of the wood elves, or the desert elves. I shall stay up here for a while. He stays up there, just pondering.
At this point, Ahmed and Ahmed, you would have kind of caught up to seeing, and you would also be able to see this from your viewpoint, TikTok. Sadira greet the group of halflings. There's about 10 of them.
Look, there's people coming. She went to meet people. How did she know they were going to be here?
That's a good question.
I mean, they're all tiny too, so maybe they're family.
Or
Like, can we?
Maybe they are getting ready to do something terrible. I have been uncomfortable since we arrived here. No one welcoming in the desert.
Well, that is true. I did get the hanky feeling while I was meditating, so maybe there is something to that. Can we tell if what the little clan looks like? Do they have like, are they holding implements of death while they're walking, or are they, dressed to the nines and they're just got some, a swagger walk? Like
They are definitely dressed like travelers, which is to say, armed to the teeth. Yeah.
maybe we don't want to be out here when whatever they're doing goes down. What do you think?
I do not know.
You okay?
Yes. I do not know. Whatever we do, we need to stay on guard.
Yes, we're not gonna have much time here soon, so we need to stay on guard and move and do something. Let me. I'll run back. Very swift I am. I'll run back and tell the girls to get up and get moving, and let's all get together again. Do you know? Did TikTok leave? Is he gone?
He has been patrolling. He has been checking in with me every so often. I will return to where I was and make my bird song, and hopefully he will return.
Okay.
If I signal loudly, it means that they are approaching our tents.
Sure. Yes, yes. We'll wing it from there. Very good.
Yes, it will be another bird song.
Yes. Yes. Very good. I'll turn around and book it. 45 feet.
Okay, are you trying to be stealthy?
If we've managed to, I'm hoping we managed to keep our distance from the chick. So, and once I'm sure that I'm out of earshot of her, yes, no stealth, just.
Okay. Yeah, you run over. I just kind of, Zara, I think, would still be awake.
Yeah.
Definitely. I will see him coming back, relaxing a bit, although not sure he looks quite relaxed. And with his signing, I will just use my quarterstaff just to tip and giving Arashi like a nudge, like, wake up.
Oh, yeah, it immediately wakes up. Doesn't take much. As soon as you poke her, she's totally awake. Yes!
There might be trouble ahead. I think you should put away your needles safely and let's join the rest and see what is going on here.
Oh, all right. Children. Always causing trouble. Never just want to go to bed. She cleans everything up and picks up all of her stuff. She has a quarterstaff as well. And, get her nice comfy kitten sweater on.
It's much cooler in nighttime in the desert.
Exactly.
Nice sweater.
Make sure, Zara, do you need a sweater, dear?
I am very fine, thank you, but it looks amazing on you.
Oh, thank you. I made it myself.
So, let's see.
All right, let's go see what the problem is.
And I guess we step out of the tent and walk towards Al.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's lots of little people coming. I don't know what to call it. Is that correct? I don't know. There's lots of halfling type people coming towards here. Ahmed and I checked it out. They don't look so friendly, so just precautionary. Let's wake up. I think we should go down by the water, because I hear that halflings can't swim or climb. So if we go down by the water and keep it between us and them, they won't be able to get us if they decide to be rambunctious.
I doubt what you say is true,
They
young
just
one, but
word of mouth.
I'm-
That's all.
Trees? I'd never heard that before.
it's
Must be
not
like a
just
canine family thing or something. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm a plant guy, really.
Well, I'm not really very familiar with non other races, so I'll take your word for it.
I know they can get nasty, but I'm quite sure they can climb and they can swim probably as well. Where's the rest?
Ahmed is down there, at the bird's place. I don't. There's sand there, believe it or not. So we're gonna go down by there, and I'm gonna check and see if he talked to TikTok, who is patrolling.
Where is he? I need to check on him. Let's go.
Yeah, let's join the rest, and I will guess be quiet.
Quiet? All right.
Okay, so you guys can make me stealth checks. As you kind of head over there. TikTok.
When does my advantage
Yes,
come?
hello. God damn it, I can't do
Whenever you
accents.
Oh no, disadvantage is when Kienna calls it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a lot of nat 1s and 20s at the minute, so I might get us to start burning through them, but
Oh, I'm ready to burn.
Ignore some of my rolls. My mouse didn't work, but no, I rolled it 3 times, and the first was the worst. So too late for me on that.
That's fine. Okay, I will keep that in mind. So TikTok, as you were still kind of hanging out at the top here, you hear this halfling woman. I say, it is all of you were quite late. It's and another one just kind of says, "Come, Shadira." Yes, of course. So, who would it be this time? Well, I mean, today has been an interesting one. The dwarven child has been, well, orphaned, really. So that'd be a good candidate. However, there are some travelers. And they all kind of like tilt their head at that. Two elves, I think. Two of the Strike Queen and a human, I think. And the other halfling that she's been talking to is perhaps the leader of the group. Places her hand on her shoulder, says, "And they are in the usual tents." Yes, they should be. Sleeping. And the leader nods and kind of goes back. One of you refresh the water as usual. The rest of us will go see the travelers. At this point, you guys are sneak.
I would be at some point
Obviously not.
calling to TikTok, expecting him to be, patrolling. I'll be,
You do hear this TikTok a distance away.
I try to make it sound as loud as possible and try to bounce my sound onto tents so he can think it's nearby him. But if you want to burn that nat 1,
Yeah, we're gonna
go
ban that
for it.
one. Yeah. You don't hear a response, Ahmed. You know what? I think we'll just burn one of Darla's nat ones because she rolled it there. As you guys are kind of sneaking closer, you can sort of see the rest of you can see that there is if you pass by Ahmed, you'll see the group of them are now at the base of your tree. If you want to hop down and join them.
Oh, me?
No,
no?
Ahmed.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. So when he doesn't respond, I will head back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, so you clamber down and meet up with them. And as you start stealthing, there is in the darkness, because it's a dimmer light because of the blood moon, you don't exactly see the tent peg. And as you trip over it and land, a bit of a sound escaping you. TikTok, you see the halflings all kind of freeze. We should go quickly then. And TikTok, you see them heading towards the tents.
Okay. I turn to my assassin brother in arms and I say, so they usually go for the weary travelers, I'm assuming.
Yes. The ones who are usually a little
Worse for wear.
Yes, and caught unaware.
This information would have been prudent earlier.
Kind of shrugs.
But I guess that's how things work.
Information is power.
Indeed. I'm gonna keep watching and kind of see how it goes from there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you see two of the halflings split off and head more towards the water, and the rest of them kind of head towards the tents.
Okay.
So, do I see them going for the tents as well?
You see kind of movement.
Okay. Can I but I heard that they were going back to the tents, right?
Yeah, you kind of you heard and sort of saw through the shadows and stuff movement going through the tents, kind of in the direction where your tents would be.
All right. I'll should I go head them off? Trap them on the other side.
No, let's regroup. Let them look. They're going and they might be messing with other people. Maybe we can help these villagers out before they get them all. But we need to regroup. There's too many.
All right. Let's all get together then. Are we all in the same place now?
I'm just going over towards where where Ahmed showed himself earlier, and hoping that's where he meant he was going.
I am here,
So
next to you.
You are very sneaky. Look at him, he's here. Look.
Hello.
still no sign of TikTok.
TikTok did not answer. I worry that perhaps he has been taken.
There's several of them. They might have.
Taken?
I do not trust this group. I never have.
Who's taken my boy?
Oh no. Here we go.
Where?
I suggest that we try to sneak away. There are many more than us.
All right, but I need to know where he is.
I do not know for sure.
Know a rough direction where you heard or saw him last?
He was walking down that way.
Then let's go look there. Quietly.
And I will
No, sneak in that direction.
follow TikTok's routine, troll routine.
Mhm.
Can we all keep an eye open for TikTok and look around and
Yeah, you can make me perception checks as you start taking this.
I would like to use a nat 20 for this.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna find my boy.
So as you wander through as quietly as you can, TikTok, you see them eventually kind of come at the base of your tree. Okay, I'm still gonna need a roll from Arashi then. I'll still need a roll from TikTok because TikTok is burning a nat 20 as well. So we're gonna cancel those out and roll to see.
Do you want me to roll a stealth or what?
Yes, I stealth.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Yeah, just enough. You think, Arashi, you think you kind of sense somebody's watching, but you can't see. But what you do hear is shouting. All of you can sort of hear this.
Wait.
Kind of coming from the tents.
What's happening?
Snippets of conversation, especially what Alhamir can hear with his elf ears. Are people going, where did the travelers go? They were just here a minute ago. Oh. We have no time to go find them. Get the child.
They were looking for us, and now they're going to take that baby. Remember with the death puke? They killed the baby's parents. Their little baby. Do you remember?
The death puke.
There's no one is hurting a baby.
That's what I'm talking about. You should go in the front.
And she's already getting up.
Oh, I feel bad for them. We might not have to do anything, everybody. You know, it's just.
let's
Uh,
follow
TikTok.
it?
You see them kind of all stop, and you can also hear the shouting.
What's so important about a child?
Is that
Is he saying that from the tree, like right behind us?
Muttering it under my breath to the guy I'm standing there or hiding with.
Yeah,
Is he
hi,
hiding?
Ewan.
Okay.
Yeah. He
right?
shrugs.
I'm gonna head back to the tent where we found the baby initially.
I will follow right behind her, ready for whatever halfling comes near us.
And to your TikTok, the man just goes, "What? Well, seems like they're putting themselves up first. The child will live another month, at least."
If we kill these halflings, more are bound to come. It's a circle of life. I'm guessing it's inevitability.
It's more that this place will dry up. People will have to go out on their own again.
It's better than being addicted to giving up life. And then I just jump down from the tree. I'm like, I'm going to do something.
Your funeral.
I'm adept at death.
He kind of just like your philosophical bullshit doesn't. It's basically his expression. It's just like
Later, bitch.
So, the two, Bug Mom is storming ahead first.
Try to find
with,
that baby.
With Zara, I'm pretty sure, pretty close behind.
Yep.
Is Ahmed? Is he like coming with us?
Yes, I am with you.
Okay. Just when if he was like gonna skirt out, I was gonna question him and be like, what's going on? So okay, yeah. I'm following in line. I guess Zara was right behind her, so I'll be right behind Zara.
You walk back into the main tent area, right by the edge of the water. And there is, again, you're picking up the shouting, and it's getting as you get closer. I hear someone say, "Please, don't! We swear that there are people here. Just take them, not child." And as you get closer, you see the elven woman that was comforting the baby earlier is clutching onto the child who is crying as these halflings just kind of surround her.
I have a lot of movement.
Yep.
And I am very adept. I can also jump. I always have a running start. So I would basically like to jump into this circle in front of the elven woman and the baby, and basically just jump over the halflings into the circle with my staff out.
Oh dear.
How far away are we from that circle?
You're probably about 30 feet.
Yeah, once she jumps in and, well, this is, I guess this is what's going down. I'm gonna grab my bow, pull my bow out and pull an arrow and start firing.
Okay, so let's roll initiative. You guys will have a surprise round because they're not expecting you guys to suddenly literally jump into the scene here.
How much would Ahmed
Jesus.
know about Arashi's fighting style?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I don't. I think she'd be.
I'm thinking of being extra meta. I don't have a ranged bonus action unless I throw daggers, and if I throw them at you, you can use them as a monk weapon.
Yep.
Scrat, you're a genius.
Ninja.
So, roll that for me. Roll 20 have decided to quit on me for whatever reason.
Oh
So.
no.
21.
Do I need to join in the initiative at this moment, or should I should just do it, huh?
Yeah, just roll it and we'll get you in.
21 for Alhemir. For Zara, it is a 7. For TikTok hasn't rolled. For Ahmed, it is a 13, and for Arashi, it is a 6, which is also a nat 1.
Yeah.
This is the worst. I can't find the initiative button on here. Fuck.
At the top.
Oh, it's right at the top.
It's at the top, over hit points.
Oh, there. Yes. Okay, nat 20.
Nice.
Very nice. Right. So first it's TikTok, and then Alhamir, and then Ahmed, and then Zara, and Arashi. Am I correct?
Yep. I am last.
Okay, I am gonna grab my real life dice because I roll 20. I've decided that I can't roll today,
Seems fair.
which is right here. Okay.
Nice.
Let's roll for these halflings. That's a nat 1. They're going last.
Something?
Look at them, they're so stupid.
Oh, right. It is a surprise round. So you guys get 1 round before they can do anything. So, TikTok.
All right. I'd like to use assassinate. So TikTok is one of those insects that have a little bit of wings. So he flies in and just comes towards a halfling, probably maybe the biggest, meanest one, and
Okay.
with a rapier in one hand and a short sword in the other, because it's not basically dual wielding if you have 4 hands, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, is that a little meta? I'm
No,
sorry.
It would be kind of dual wielding if you have 4 hands.
Right. So I was just thinking that would plausibly work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my nat 20 to attack, and then also the sneak attack and assassinate.
I will point out that if you land a hit on them, it's a nat 20 anyway with assassinate.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the nat 20 for this. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you just swoop in, gliding in. as you just take out your weapons. What are they made out of? Considering metal isn't really a thing here.
They are obsidian and bone. The rapier is the obsidian is a thin bone.
Yeah.
That is very flexible, and it's carved with wood on the ends.
Yeah.
For the hilt, and then I have a short sword which is made of glassy obsidian.
Nice.
With there are a little bit of flecks of copper in the hilt of that.
Very nice. So yeah, you it catches the light as you just stab into, assumably the leader, the one that you saw speaking. So roll that damage for me and let me know what that is.
It would be 11. Hold on, math. Wow.
11, 17, 23, 31.
48? Wait, no, I messed up.
The first 4 damages add up to 31.
Okay, yeah, 31. That works.
Cool.
And does anything happen because it is a critical?
Well,
Do I just annihilate him?
Well, the same with 31. You just kill this dude straight up. Just murder. There is the halfling catches the glint of the blood moon off of the obsidian blade, but that is the last thing he knows.
And with that, I say, tick-tock, your time is up.
I love it. Nice. All right. Next up is unless you want to do anything else, is Alhamir.
Undamage. Okay.
I feel like I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly walk up. As I'm walking up, I guess I'll use a bonus action for KiennaS shot.
Yeah.
So I'll just release 2 arrows. Actually, I'll release 1 and see what happens, and then I'm slowly walking up, trying to close the distance as I'm shooting. So I'll take 1 shot at one of them that's close to Arashi. Try to get one of those. If there are any behind her, those are the ones I want to be shooting at. So.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a circle. So like.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so 25 to hit for the first one.
Yup.
Okay, for 8 damage.
Very nice. Yeah, you watch as this one just kind of buries into the shoulder of this one halfling.
Okay.
Cries out in pain.
Yep. Pull another one, and does 14 hit?
A 14 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay. Missed that one. I'm like, damn it, and put my bow back and start drawing my longsword and kind of like getting in the zone with it as I get almost within melee range. So I'll probably stop at like 10 feet away from them and then just kind of pull up and ready the longsword.
Okay, awesome. Next up is Ahmed.
Ahmed has no bow. How far are we? Can I sneak up on them?
Again, around 30 feet, so it would take up all your movement to get the closest one.
No. I will throw a spear at one of them.
All right, throw that spear.
When I throw a spear, is it one-handed or two-handed attack? Whoa, hello.
Sorry. Roll 20 has decided to suddenly work. There we go. What would that be? It's a ranged attack, right? If you're throwing it?
Yes.
Yeah, so whatever ranged attack stuff.
We'll call it one-handed. Because I'm planning to do something with my other hand.
Yeah.
So I will throw the spear. Do I have
17 does
advantage
hit.
if they don't know if I'm here?
Yes. Surprise.
That is 11, 22 points of damage. As I too am an assassin.
Okay, so this is the one. Yeah, so you just kind of. Are you aiming for the one that just got hit earlier?
No. I'm aiming for a different one altogether.
Okay, yeah, so you just.
So if there's anyone standing between me and Arashi, I want that one to go down.
Okay, yep. You just.
And then
into it.
as he goes down.
Yeah.
As he goes down, I shout, Arashi! And I throw with my offhand a throwing dagger towards them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to toss.
It is an attack. I don't know if an 11 hits you or...
Me, no, but unless I don't challenge it.
Because it's the whole damage, you have to roll something more than the damage, right, to take it and throw it?
Yes. Where is it?
Yeah, so with a 13,
Yeah.
yeah, you're able to catch it.
And if you have no hit points left, you can immediately throw it as a
Yeah, as a key. I spend a key, and I can throw the dagger. So I will throw the dagger at whatever one is in front of me.
Yeah, so you just catch it and you. So roll me that attack.
17.
Yup, that hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
Okay. And that one is gone. Goodbye.
She just reaches out, snatches, doesn't even look, just snatches the dagger out of the air and hardly just throws it to the side, like just in one smooth movement.
Very nice.
That's the nat 20, right? You used the nat 20?
Me, no.
No? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you used nat 20. My bad.
No.
All right. Next up is Zara.
Hey, how many could I get of them that would be if I cast a spell that is in line?
You would be able to get a solid 3 of them.
Well, let's do that. So first of all, I will use, or let me see, is that a bonus action? It's a bonus action. I will use my thought projection just to basically give everyone around the idea to let go of the baby, and then cast lightning bolt. And I will make sure, because I can, that at least my people are not hit by it, because I have scope spells and it's an evocation spell, so I can make sure that
Okay, so
our
two of
dear
them-
mom is not kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
one
so
of the others.
So 2 of them save, the other doesn't. So the one that doesn't save is, like you saw before, kind of just disappears into charred ash. Got to carving through these guys pretty fast.
Quite pleased, I will just stand my ground.
Very nice. Arashi.
All right. Well, we're going to start with the quarterstaff. 2 hands. She's gonna start with this. Just start with the one right in front of her. Whoever was going for the baby. And hit them. 25
25 hits.
for 6.
Okay.
Let's crack up the head of one
Crack
of them.
here.
And then the one next to it, so I'm just gonna stick the staff between 2 of them and just crack.
Nice.
One to either side. A 16.
Yup.
Okay, for a 9.
Very nice.
And then because they're all around me. So one.
Well, 4 of them have gone down, so there's only like 3 left.
All right. So there's one more. Okay, so I will hit them with my unarmed strike. 12. I don't think
12 did not hit, unfortunately.
All
And
right.
you know that one's behind you, and you try to grab it, but ducks out of the way.
It's a bit of an
Too
awkward.
many arms.
Too many arms. Can't manage all of these arms. Yeah, and she's definitely like making sure that this elf knows that she is there to protect her and the baby.
Very nice.
You hold that baby.
Okay, it's the halfling's turn.
Yeah.
So, two of them are going to attack you, Arashi, because you're the one right there.
That's fair. I have an AC of 19.
Well, either of them, jeez, and the other is going to try to grab the baby. We'll do it with disadvantage just because you're in the way. So with a 12, does not manage to get to the baby as you are
Flailing arms.
flailing your forearm in the way. The rest of you can hear the sounds of the halflings near the water as they start muttering some arcane words. All right, back top round. Tick-tock.
All right. How many halflings are in here?
There are 3 right now, who were originally in a circle and no longer in a circle.
Okay. Is there anyone within 5 feet of me
Oh, yeah.
for like a sneak attack?
Yeah.
Who has the baby right now?
The elven woman is holding onto the baby right behind, and she's right behind Arashi.
I look at her and I'm like, protect that baby or you die. Do not give it to purify the water. You know what I'm talking about. I know what's going on here now.
The woman kind of has very wide eyes, but she's just...
Then I turn to the next strongest looking halfling and I will make my attack on it.
Okay.
You know what? It's getting that time. I'm going to burn my nat 20.
Burn that nat 20. Yeah, so, okay.
There we go.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, 26 or something.
Farewell. That one is gone.
And then I turned to her, I was like, you could end up like this if you're not careful.
Yeah, she just has a wide eye, holding it dearly onto this child. All right, I'll have you.
Thank you very much to Potato Hollow, who once again gives yet another sub.
Oh my god!
Tier 1 sub to Go
Potato
DJ.
Hollow!
We've gone mad in here today. Mad. He is truly trying to contest the subfather. It must be true.
How many does the subfather have?
38.
Is it 30? Oh, it's 38.
Crazy tater.
Oh, tater. These are not
Alright.
hollow jesters, are they?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'll have you. What you
Okay.
doing?
I
There's
guess
like 2 of them left here, and there's about 2 plus Sadira at the water's edge.
Okay. And I'm not concerned with them at the moment. Once we get this wrapped up, we'll take care of them. So Al's got to go grab his longsword and attack the one that he forgot to add Kensai damage to last turn.
Okay.
So I'll make 1 longsword strike.
Yep.
That's him. You animal. 2 hands. Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, 12 does not.
How about... Yeah, I'll just take the second attack as...
How about you take a nat 1 on that attack?
Ooh, okay. So, I just can't do it.
No, it can't. You did miss.
Okay, yeah. So, just a second one, nat 1, and... I think as long as I take the attack action as a monk, right? I don't actually have to hit any to bonus action
Yeah.
hunt?
Good.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to strike. 16?
16 does hit.
Ha! Finally. Oh, it's not good with the sword today. All
No.
right. For 5 bludgeoning damage.
This
Punch
guy
him.
looks. Yeah, this guy also. Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's more stunned than anything. Not quite bloodied, but hurt, to say the least.
I'll get you soon. I'll pull my sword up. Get
Yeah.
ready.
Ahmed.
How many are left?
Again, there's 2 standing right here, kind of in a circle, and then again 2 plus to the other half, the halfling who lives in this village, by the water's edge.
Looks like we got a new friend.
I draw my rapier and stride towards the 2 closest.
Okay.
Yield.
As they look at you, anger, hunger in their eyes.
On your knees, hands on your head.
I would ask you to roll that intimidate check, but that's a nat 1.
Of course it is. On
Not
your
a-
knees!
You were just a child.
Puberty strikes again.
Ah!
Your
Excuse
voice
me.
cracks and everything.
On your knees?
You were just a child. Yeah, they're not gonna.
Is that that'd be an action now if you intimidate roll, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
You could disengage if you would like as a rogue.
No, I'd better handle these. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Okay. Zara.
How far away am I from the water?
You didn't really move up that close because you
Oh,
had
I
a ranged
see.
spell. So that's again another 30 feet. Just
Okay, so I could run down there basically, right? That
Yeah.
will work. So I will cast invisibility, run down there, and try to find out what the hell they are doing down there. Could I make like an Arcana check or so?
yeah, make me an Arcana check.
Because I would be curious if they are casting a spell, which I guess maybe they are doing.
Yes. Okay. So I was going to remind you that you had a nat 20. So you had nat 20 to spend if you wanted to. I will allow it if you would like to spend a nat 20.
Yes,
right
definitely. Thank you.
now. Okay. This is a destroy water spell.
Okay. I have a reaction spell. I'm just not sure I can use that on their turn, I guess, when it's their turn again.
Yeah, it would have to be kind of, something happened to you and then you react.
Then I would basically wait until it's their turn and they are going on with whatever they do, and I would then go with counterspell and try to break whatever they're doing.
Awesome. So Arashi, you just you see a whole swath of these halflings just get cut down around you by your companions. There are still 2 left.
Thumbs up. They're getting smacked with my quarterstaff. Oh yes!
That fucking 20!
Nice.
14!
Yeah, how do you kill this guy?
I think she's just like, she's got this quarterstaff like spinning.
Yeah.
And just spinning it back and forth and just whips it at the guy, and it just clocks him in the head a couple of times and goes flying.
Yeah. That would hurt a lot, and he is down. There's 1 left standing here.
Then the other is getting my other quarterstaff attack.
Put him up.
Great.
Nice.
All right, this guy's still standing, not looking too great, but still standing.
Well, then you'll get my punch.
Oh shit.
That also hits.
11.
Yeah, this one goes down. Don't mess with Bug Mom.
Oh, damn.
Don't mess with Bug Mom.
Do not mess with Bug Mom.
I love you, Bug Mom.
I love you too, dearie. They're all down now.
Yeah. And now the halflings, the last ones who are left at the water's edge. You hear Sadira just go. You must go. Just we should go. And says, the one who's still this one's still kind of casting. The other says, not before we finish this. You can counter spell now if you would like.
I would definitely like to do that. So,
Okay, it is. Let me look up create and destroy water.
Yeah. Not sure which level it is.
Create or destroy water is a level 1.
Means it's just stopping.
Yeah. From behind, you just mutter the arcane word. It does make you visible once more,
Totally fine.
but then you pop up right behind them and just cast and just stop the spell. Like turn and look at you. And they're just like, go! And she disengages and dashes away. She's no one out of here.
Nothing else I can do. I can just stare and glare at them and wait till it's my turn.
All right. There's Sadira is running. So for all of you, you can kind of see this as one of the halfling looks confused and angry. Sadira is running away, but they're still chilling out there.
Oh, if we're out of combat, I want to shoot her. Or if
Yeah,
we're still
same.
Yeah. So, are you all just like focusing on shooting her?
I would like to sprout my bug wings and kind of go as far as I can, and then throw like 2 daggers into her back if I can.
I will
Yup.
be retrieving my spear.
Yeah. You know, she doesn't really have any defenses. She wasn't prepared for this. So, you take her down, no problem.
I don't want to kill her though, because I want to torture her.
So yeah,
I mean, what?
You sink the 2 daggers into her as she goes down with a cry, but still alive, bleeding pretty heavily.
Excellent.
The other 2 halflings, you could easily apprehend them or kill them. Up to you guys.
I'm gonna just turn to the elf with the baby. And check on the baby.
Yeah, the child's fine. If, like, freaked out, crying, but fine.
Alright, I'll hand her a blanket from my bag that I've knitted. And I'm looking around. Why did they want the baby?
Oh yeah, I forgot to relay that information. Didn't
Yeah,
I?
you didn't tell us!
Shit. As I'm like putting my daggers into her, I'm like, I shout out to Bug Mom. I relay that information.
That they've been reliant on the halflings to provide water for this oasis every month, but it requires a sacrifice.
But like the water is also making them dependent on the super pure water instead of just finding a new way.
We can't have this. Absolutely not. You stick with us. Stay behind us. Stay close. We will protect you.
Should we kill the other tiny people so they cannot do this again?
Well, they're not evil. They're just
No, they're
misguided.
evil, Mom. They are evil. And we must punish the evil.
Well, yes. Then we'll give them all a very good talking to.
While they discuss, I'm closest to the 2. I will just throw a frost knife at one of them. And
Yeah.
it hits.
Yeah, you just kill this guy, I'm pretty sure.
And it's
Like I'm not looking, and you're just like throwing.
yeah, just like I'm just like throwing the ice dagger just flying out of my hand, and since
Yeah.
it's exploding, the other one will get damage as well.
Yeah.
What Bug Mom doesn't see, Bug Mom doesn't know.
Except it explodes.
That just kind of, you guys hear the shatter of ice.
Yeah, ice.
Ice? That's weird. That's
It's
not a
weird.
normal sound in the desert.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Oh.
is that ice?
But you turn and you see the two halflings are just also down.
Must be a side effect of the spell going wrong for them.
Are they out cold?
Yeah, gee. Oh no.
I need to keep that in mind.
No, they are stone cold. They are on ice. They are.
Chill out. Alright. Then, well, is that all of them?
Yeah, that's all of them. You've dealt with all of them.
I am not sure we should have killed all of them.
No. What's her name is not dead.
Yeah, Sadira is
Severa
Correct.
is not dead. She's severely injured.
and currently pinned under TikTok.
Here. Let her up now.
All right. Get up, puny
I have
halfling.
And I have an arm around one of arm around the elf, keeping her close, making sure nobody knows. They're not gonna get.
Yeah, Sadira kind of groans and like tries to get up, but like considering that you sunk her blades kind of in the place that the muscle she would need to use to get up.
Do you want me to lift her up? Because I could do that.
Yeah, you could totally lift her up.
I'll lift her up with the daggers up and just lift her up.
Ooh!
I pick her up and I put her straight into like mom's face. You need to talk to her.
Bug Mom, you have 2 nat 20s.
Yeah. I will use the first on intimidation, I guess.
Oh,
Because it will essentially be shame damage, where I am going to lecture her for quite a while on how terrible it is that she's sacrificing babies.
I'm
that-
not mad, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, and so disappointed. And she's going to be. And then my next one will be a persuasion, in which I will convince her to clean up her act, and we'll stay and solve this problem so that no more sacrifices need to be made, and she'll make amends and everything.
So after scaring the shit out of her, she agrees to everything. Says, well, problem is we would have to drain the water here, and then there'd be no more water here, and then we would all have to move again. I struck up a deal with the others to be able to stay here.
Yes, well, the sacrifices are not worth it. Cannot be sacrificing children for this.
Yes, you were right. But we're gonna have to move again.
Yes,
And
well,
she kind of sighs.
You know what? Moving's fun. Adventure awaits.
I mean, I guess that is true.
and
Or death becomes you.
you could find some new people. You could find something different to do yourself. You can find some way to redeem yourself after all the terrible things you've done.
Right? Yes, of course. Ahmed, at the mention of, water and stuff, the lack of, you almost feel like a thrum
Mm-hmm. I
of power from your pocket.
push it further into my pocket. Nope.
Are you whistling innocently too?
No, but I might be rearranging my wraps so that my pocket is more covered. Stealthily, if you want me to make a roll.
No, you
Yeah.
shoot nat 20.
Nat 20.
if you had, there's perhaps a trick of a light for all of you.
Yeah.
There's a faint, almost blue glow for a second out of the corner of your eye. But when you look, you don't see anything. He's just readjusting his scarf again.
So many strange things happening today.
Yes, well, I do not fancy staying here and finding out what the patron or benefactor of these people has been. Perhaps we should get back on the road and, get on to the next destination. I am desperate to be back with my plan.
Sure. Yeah, let's get wrapped up and on the road. I have interesting idea.
Well, I don't like traveling at night, but all right.
We can all wear your jumpers. It is cold at night.
Yes, it is. Do you need a sweater? I have another scarf.
I'll take a scarf if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, I'll pull out like a big long, like just keeps pulling. It's really long.
All right. So, yeah, you have another scarf. And you guys head back out into the night. The rest of the people having packed up once more. They a little sad, but willing to make a new beginning somewhere else. And as you all travel out, you guys come across a group of riders who seem to be willing to escort these people. But they say, we are looking for a young man, human, stolen something very precious to the city. Would have happened to have seen anybody on the run?
I'm sorry, but we are only elves in Thren Cree. Sorry.
No, just this adorable little baby.
I'd like to use my nat 20 persuasion check to tell. No, there's no one like that here at all.
And I would use my 20 for a sleight of hand to cast invisibility on our trying to hide friend that he's like standing in front of it, just like letting the others make a show, and then just like
okay,
he's invisible.
Just shimmers out.
Yep.
Right. So if you do, there is a big bounty on their head.
Sure.
A lot of shards.
Some things are worth more than a bounty.
Yes, like adorable babies.
You're so right, Mom.
That's my boy.
Have a good evening.
Farewell.
Stay right off. And as they do, as you guys venture into nighttime waste, a slightly peaceful night despite everything else. That is where we're going to end our adventure today.
Thank you for covering for me.
You don't know what would happen to you afterwards. I'm quite sure we will get interested what you have.
Figured it was you when you started shrinking.
I do not know what you mean.
I see you have a future, fruitful. God damn it! Never mind. Fuck. Your future seems to be shrouded in mystery.
Mm-hmm. You're my boy now, and no one will take you.
All right. I guess we'll go back around. Around.
We can go anti-clockwise this time as we go round. Guys, this is your chance to let us know where we can find you online, all the wonderful things that you get up to, and let us know your favorite part of the one-shot. So we will start with Madfishmonger at Madfishmonger.
Yes, you can find me online at Madfishmonger. I do lots of gaming, and I do gaming related things. I had a great time. I love it. And I don't know, all the mom moments are my favorite moments. Because I really had to play the whole slightly creepy, but also slightly heartwarming character at the same time. So, yeah, I know I had an awesome time. Thank you so much for having me. I'm totally gonna come back sometime because this was great.
Yeah, if anyone who wants to play, yeah, just send me a DM on Twitter and we'll get you a game. It includes people who have played before. I'll just work you into the schedule. So we'll skip straight over me and we'll go to Ken. Ken, thank you for the subscription bombs today. The new Twitch sub bombs. Damn.
You know what? I wanted to test it out, and I was thoroughly amazed by that new feature. You can find me here on Twitch at Kent Weebs with a Z. Oh, I threw it in. Twitter at KStormhide, and you know, if you want to see stupid pictures of me and I do some cooking, Instagram, but it's mostly selfies these days because vapid. I think my favorite part was testing out like a new. Well, it was hanging out with Mom a lot. I think Mom was cool, and I don't know. It was kind of the whole entire one shot was kind of fun. So I don't know if I have a specific one for this one shot, but I just want to thank Kienna for her awesome DMing and letting me like message her and go in to do some like sly stuff that I haven't done before on your channel. So it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I might be writing you a Twitter message right now.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So next around the clock, we have Vicky at QDV.
Yes, so you can find me on Twitter on QTV. You can see me on this Saturday, I think on Dungeon Crawl, playing Curse of Strahd. So Other Darkness coming up. And thank you, first time in this round. It was awesome, Kienna. I love the story and I love the world. It's interesting. So I will definitely dig deeper into that because I never touched it before. And I would say the mum bug is definitely the highlight of the game. That's such an awesome character. So it was great fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And lastly of the players, most certainly not leastly, we have Kyle at Stalwart Geek.
Hi, yeah, I'm Kyle, Stalwart on the internet. Yeah, I had an absolute blast as usual. I'm so happy that I've made one game every one of your one shot setting or your one shot wonder settings. It's great seeing the transformation from when you started doing this to now, and everyone has been great and full of fun and welcoming, and yeah, just the whole community itself is welcoming. So thank you both for organizing these. And favorite part, like Kent, I enjoyed lots of it. Bug Mom was great. I also enjoyed Ahmed getting his luscious locks. Those were that was a wonderful time. And yeah, just a bunch of everything, and just really appreciate it. As far as finding me, I am at Stalwart Geek on Twitter, and I just usually hang out there, or my my Discord community at Stalwart Initiative, which is also my Twitch channel, and we do one shots and campaigns and stuff out of there. So other than that, I'll be around here as much as I can, and yeah, thanks again for having me.
Thank you so much. Kienna.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. I kind of went into this being like, oh, let's do a little more ethical, and I wanted to put in the cannibal halflings because that's a very key part of Dark Sun, is that halflings are all cannibals here. It's great. I really enjoyed all these characters. I thank you everyone for being patient as we did a very slow burn, as I wanted everyone to kind of have that lull of like, things are nice, a little too nice. So I'm glad that was kind of because I think one of my favorite moments was everyone being like, yeah, this is really creepy. after having a nice day, going to bed, no, this is creepy as fuck. Immediately afterwards, which is very funny to me. and I very much enjoyed it. But yeah, my name's Kienna. You guys can find me over on Twitter at KiennaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing at any given point, because I am all over the internet playing role-playing games on all different channels almost every single day. Of course, I'm here every Wednesday doing One-Shot Wonders, D&D 5e series, with a new group almost every week, doing a new setting every month, doing Dark Sun this month. And we'll be announcing what's happening coming up in the fall very shortly. Some really cool stuff happening. I'm super excited for that. Sky and I are also working on some Patreon content, so if you're not subscribed to that, subscribe to Patreon. It helps support the channel, and you get some cool behind-the-scenes stuff as well, as Sky and I create extra content. Who doesn't like that? But yeah.
We should totally talk about that afterwards.
Yes, we do. And yeah, Bug Mom needs more story time. I'm excited to see where this goes. Ahmed is still alive for another week. We'll see what happens to him next week. He still has the water stone. He's still been hunted, clearly.
Don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
He is a good, sweet boy who also stole something very, very important. So yeah,
He's
yeah,
an innocent boy.
he's a sweet, sweet boy. I'm really glad that you guys are in the chat or enjoying Dark Sun. Again, it's a new setting for me, so I'm learning as I go, and I'm hoping I'm showcasing it for everyone and enjoy it. But yeah, until next week, for One Shot Wonders, I will see you guys on Twitter, I guess.
Yes, that's me. So, I literally forgot what I was doing. My favorite parts. First of all, I really enjoyed the lightning bolt. I think what a perfect way to introduce yourself to a village, and no wonder we were going to get bloody eaten. And my other favorite part for sheer roleplay was Kyle discovering the bug thing. Brilliant. I loved it. Obviously bug mum and everything else. Everyone's already said that, so I'm gonna pick out some other bits of fun. Yeah, awesome. Guys, hang around for the raid. We're gonna be going and raiding someone very soon. I think I might have been awake too long or something. My brain's falling apart over here, but we'll work this out. What we're going to do, yes, social links. If you guys want to be part of this lovely little community, which you should be, head over to the Discord. I can thoroughly recommend it. They are wonderful, inclusive, friendly people who will teach you D&D, or just talk about it if you just want to talk about it, or talk about anything else. It's a truly wonderful place to be. If you would like to get in a game very much like this one, go and follow me on Twitter and send me a DM and I'll get you a game. Simples. And YouTube is where I cry about how far behind I am catching up with all the videos. I also have a Patreon, so if you wish to support me, you can support me for as little as $1 on Patreon. So it's a bit cheaper than a Twitch subscription, and I still get a significant cut of that $1. So that's a good thing. I get a better cut actually through Patreon. So there you go. What else we got? We've got merchandise as well. Tomorrow I'll be doing a stream where I'll be using my little one-shot book to write a one-shot at 8 p.m. for 8 p.m. EST, when we'll be going live with another one-shot with a random group. This time including Rachel, known as OBB 190 on Twitch. We also have NNG98 on Twitter and NNG9 on Twitch, who is Alicia, who plays I've forgotten the character name, the water genasi in the Vice. Luna, there it is. I was thinking Lily Moon, and I was like, no, that's Wonder Quest. Cool. And also we've also got damn it. Someone, damn it. Hang on. Damn it, Barry. Damn it, Barry, and that nerdy teddy bear. So there you go. It should be an interesting group. We've just thrown together. A couple of us there are brand new to the channel. So it should be good fun. On Friday. Oh, yeah, sorry. Also tomorrow, I'll be doing, between 1 and 4 p.m. EST, I'll be doing the Larkspur sequence over on Encounter Roleplay, where I play Dr. Hezekiah Shaw. who is actually probably the most sane of the group. Then at 6 p.m. I'll do my 6 p.m. I'll do my prep stream, and then at 8 p.m. I'll do the one-shot stream. On Friday, we have another one-shot coming your way at 4 p.m. That game is going to be Power Outage, which is a new game which is currently in Kickstarter, currently 75% funded by Bass. So we're going to play it. It is a game entirely designed for children to play. So we're going to learn to play during the stream, because obviously we're playtesting and it should be easy to learn because it's for kids. So we're going to learn to play during stream and play a game in probably 3 or 4 hours. We'll see how it goes. And then on Saturday, we have the Academy Open Day. We'll be starting early with coffee. I never know quite how early. It depends when we all actually wake up and get the coffee pot on. And then, but we'll be around. But I don't really sleep that much, so it's more waiting on when the other guests are ready. So I can't really give you a time. But we'll be ready for 7 a.m. to go live with Tool School's new module being published by Tool School and Bird vs. Plane's new publishing company, Bird in the Storm. At 10 a.m. EST, we are going to be playing Pulp Cthulhu in Outer Space with Jonathan Fry as the DM. At 1 p.m. we have Rene Rhodes DMing us some D&D 5e. And then at 4 p.m. all EST, I will be DMing Cypher System games. So that's 2 games I need to learn this week. Monday. Monday is a day on which I have something. Is Mondays one-shot days at the minute? What happens on Mondays? Where's the diary?
Consult the book.
Something happens on Mondays. Oh! Kienna, you're in it. You could have shouted out. Come on, we do City of Mist on Monday. Shadows of Mist at 8 p.m.
I
EST.
wanted to see you struggle.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, good.
Sunday, I currently don't have any games in, so watch your DMs. I might plan some in because Alice isn't around and I get bored. So
what do you do Thursdays?
Call me.
Hey, you stop that.
You call me if you need somebody.
Oh, yeah. No, so I meant Kent saying, like, Thursdays and stuff. I already did Thursday, and you know it.
Did you?
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Larkspur sequence, prep stream, and then a one-shot. And then on Tuesday, we return to Wizards and Wardrobes. And we have... At current, we've only got 4 episodes left on our regular season campaigns. So City of Mist, Wizards and Wardrobes. Are those only 2 long-standing at the minute? We've got this because the rest are one-shots. Yeah, so we've only got 4 episodes left. So I'm dropping bombs left, right, and center. And like last week, they went to from 1 to 500 pretty fast. So
Looks like we got a new friend.
good fun. Oh, thank you for the host, Dark Fox. We're literally just finishing up. Wizards and Wardrobes, yes, it's also set in the desert, Go GJ. It's where Ahmed was created and where he died. I am playing a younger version of that character now. But, it is time for us to go and pay love elsewhere. And I am going to take our love over towards the Great Haley. The Great Haley, she's appeared several times on the show. She is a variety streamer. I'm not actually sure what she's playing at the moment, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be good.
She's playing Stardew Valley.
She's playing Stardew Valley at the moment. There you go. And yeah, Potato Hollow, with the whole, with the whole getting games things, if you want a game, bud, DM me. My diary's full until September. I'm literally, like, I've got a list of people I can pull from at the minute to create games. So if you guys want games, DM me to get put on that list. And I'll get you on the list, and we'll go. Now, we're heading over to the Great Haley. A lot of you have received subs today, so bring that sub hype along with you. And if you don't have the sub hype, the scrap hype emote, then just type scrap hype in the chat. And yeah, keep your fucking emotions. We'll see you later.